Names and formulas of type 3 compounds. Now notice I didn't say ionic compounds because these are covalent compounds. And we all know that covalent compounds are are compounds between what two families of elements? Two nonmetals, okay? Well, I think we forgot. That's okay. You're going to remember today. So, I don't know. Let's just... maybe I'll take two nonmetals like carbon and oxygen, and we're all familiar with something. What is it that we breathe out? It's called carbon dioxide. And we write it like that. So here's two nonmetals, carbon and oxygen, and this is a formula for carbon dioxide. Now, we already know how to say a lot of these things, and it's just natural that, but you ever really thought of what you were saying? We said carbon, and then we had this funny thing we said, as a prefix, dioxide. Okay? That prefix is the way that we're recognizing that this subscript is two di. So here's your prefixes over here. Mono, di, tri, tetra, penta, hexa, hepta, octa. I may have this wrong. Nano and deca. All right? We don't use nano and deca too much, but you'll see this one. Let's try another one. What if I said just CO? Carbon monoxide, right? That's if you run the car in the garage with the garage door closed, your car's putting out a lot of carbon monoxide. That's what's going to kill you, carbon monoxide. Monoxide. So there's just one oxygen there. Let me see. Let me take some examples here. Let's see. Let me get one where there's a prefix in front of both words. All right. Let's try this one and see if you can get it. Let's go. I'll write the formula. Si2Br6. All right. Without saying anything, without raising your hand, I want you to think in your head what this might be. So I see lots of you looking on your periodic table. You'll recognize that this is silicon. And this is bromine, which in a compound would be bromide. And now you haven't said anything, you're good. But you're thinking of the prefix for silicon. And if you're thinking di, that's good. And if you're thinking hexa, that's good too. Disilicon hexabromide. All right, let's go the other way. Let me give you a name. Okay, without raising your hand, without saying anything, what would the formula for that be? Phosphorus is a P, sulfur is an S, tetra is a 4, and penta is a 5. Okay, so P4S5. Now, there's a couple other rules that you'll see on your sheet. We don't say mono if there's only one of the first terms, right? So when we don't say monocarbon monoxide. We just say carbon monoxide. So if there's just one of the first elements, we don't say mono. I think that's the only other rule that's going to hang you up. So if you would, go ahead and practice those examples on your worksheet. Okay.